On week 1, day 2 of the strength and endurance program with my basketball athlete, I will be cycling him through a course, the flexibility, core, balance, plyometrics, SAQ technique, SAQ speed. More exercises will be added to the speed series, as well as resistance training. So the overload will occur, of course, like it's going to be more intense, a higher intensity level for the resistance. Instead of 50 to 70%, the athlete will now be trained in a 70 to 80% frame. And since it's week 1, the athlete will be trained in the resistance training at 70%. Also, during the flexibility, it won't be any 30-second hold. But now we'll be primarily looking at 8 reps and a tempo of like 2 seconds, just to get the muscles active, just to activate the muscles and getting the balance right, as well as the core. The core tempo is going to move up to medium speed, as well as the balance and the plyometrics. This is going to be more of a medium control tempo as well. So, getting started, we have the flexibility and acute variables. So flexibility is going to be 8 repetitions. The set is going to be 1, and the tempo is going to be a 2-second hold. And the exercises I selected is the thoracic release and the push-up with rotation. Thoracic release is great because a lot of people, you see a lot of athletes, they don't have the range of motion in their shoulder overhead flexion without using their back. And a lot of times that's because they have tight thoracic muscles, namely the latissimus dorsi. So, with that being said, getting started. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. Whew. Moving on to the push-up with rotation. Push-up with rotation is great as well because we're still working on building the endurance in the shoulder muscle, but with the rotation, now we have to stabilize on one of the arms, as well as it just helps open up our core, makes us have to use our core in a more dynamic manner. So to push up with rotation. Eight reps. That's 2. And that's 3. Push up with rotation. Moving on to the core, the acute variables are going to be 10 repetitions, 2 sets. The tempo is going to be medium, and the rest interval is going to be 45 seconds. The exercises that I selected for the core portion is the long lever and the cable rotation. Now performing a long lever, if you can give me 1 second. Performing the long lever. Great because, again, core, stability, so we got the local global stabilizers working, as well as keeping our arms elevated. It's going to work our shoulder as well. As far as shoulder endurance, shoulder's going to be firing off. I think that's about 5 repetitions. And like I said, we're performing 10 repetitions, 2 rounds of that. The second exercise is the cable rotation. Two, 3, 4, 5. Now moving on to the balance portion, where we got our acute variables, so 10 repetitions, 2 sets. The tempo is medium, and the rest is going to be 45-second rest intervals. The exercises I selected are the overhead, single leg overhead press, single leg balance. And the second exercise I selected is the single leg one arm chest press. And ideally, you want to perform one set on the left leg, and then the second set should be performed on the opposite leg. And since I don't have an exercise machine to perform the chest press, a single leg chest press, I'm just going to use this dumbbell and just do a horizontal press. So, 10 reps, 2 sets, the tempo is medium, and like I said, it's a 45-second rest interval, and now I'm going to progress my athlete onto the plyometrics phase. In the plyometrics phase, we have 8 reps, 2 sets, the tempo is medium, and the rest interval is going to be 60 seconds. And we have 1 exercise for this phase, and it's going to be the repeated box jump. A lot of times you fight for that rebound, you want to keep moving up. Or you get the rebound, you miss and try to do a putback, you want to get up as fast as possible. So that's where this exercise will come into play. Repeated box jump. 1, 2, we got 8 and 3. 4, 5. And like I said, we have 8 repetitions. Moving on into the SAQ technique phase, we have 3 sets, the tempo is controlled, and the rest interval is a 1 to 3. Meaning if it takes me 10 seconds to perform that exercise, I will be on break for 30 seconds. The first exercise is a push-up sprint, followed by a 1-3-5 wall drill. One push-up, and I will be sprinting 15 yards. So, however long it takes me to perform that one push-up and the 15-yard sprint, I'm going to multiply it by 3 seconds. I'm going to multiply it by 3, and that's how long we're going to take a break. And yes, it could have been 3 seconds. Multiply. And the second exercise is the 1-3-5 wall drill. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third exercise. Oh, my apologies. Now moving on to the SAQ speed portion of this training video. In day 2 of the strength endurance phase for my basketball player. The acute variables, repetitions, 15 yards, sets, 3, tempo control, and the rest interval is a 1 to 5. The exercises are the agility ladder, one ends, agility ladder 2 ends, and agility ladder jumping jacks. Have my agility ladder this time. Alright, the 1 ends, basically 1 foot in each. Fast as you can go. Two ends, jumping. We're going to do one of those repeated movements. So jumping, fast as you can go. Make sure that you don't skip. And the third one, the jumping jacks. Hands on the hip, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And just keep that going. Of course, I got a little winded. Moving on to the resistance phase. We have 12 repetitions, 3 sets. The tempo is going to be, for the strength part, it's going to be 2, 0, 2. So 2 seconds, no rest, 2 seconds. In the stabilization phase of the, based on the superset, it's going to be a 4-2-1 on stabilization exercise that's following right after the strength exercise. What I have for the strength exercise is the 2-arm dumbbell chest press. And for the stabilization exercise, I have the single leg PNF. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Once I finish 12 of those, I'm going to come and I'm going to perform 12 single leg PNF. Just coming across my body. Like I said, once again, we just want to work on shoulder endurance. And of course, after doing dumbbell chest press and PNF, you're going to be working on shoulder endurance. And another tip, reason why I want to do dumbbell chest press, because a lot of movement in basketball is unilateral. You want to make sure that you have equal amount of unilateral strength in one arm as you have in the other arm. Your left arm should be equally as strong and dominant as your right arm. And that concludes week 1, day 2 of the strength and endurance phase for my basketball athlete. Thank you.